If you had invested $100,000 in this crypto coin about 1 week ago, you now have $16.25. What's up, guys? This is Sang Ting Win, and in this video, I'm gonna be talking about a crypto that was a superstar last year. It is now in the pennies, and why a stop loss is so important, especially when you invest in crypto, because things can change that fast. Just a snap of fingers. Okay, so let's go to the chart. This is Terra Luna. Okay, as you can see, the real price of Terra Luna is 0.010. That is basically 1 penny. Okay, and about 1 week ago, it was around $80 right here. I draw this arrow coming down so you can see right here. So if you had invested, or anyone has invested $100,000 into this coin about 1 week ago, they are now left with $16.25. Now, it's actually less than that right now at the live price. But this was when I type it in the words, okay? And looking back at history here, in early April of 2022, you can see that the price of Terra Luna, the high was around 119-ish or 120-ish. You can see that here, okay? Now, Terra Luna was going up while the crypto market was coming down, okay? Because the crypto market started to come down in November of 2021. Let me show you the chart. This is the chart for the entire crypto market cap right here. As you can see here, in November of 2021, that is when the beginning of the downtrend occurred. And you know, there was a little bounce here, and then it started to come down. So looking at Terra Luna here, um, in November, Terra Luna was still going up. It pulled back a little bit, and it still goes up. It made this high right here. Now, when the crypto market started to come down strongly, Terra Luna comes down a little bit, maybe 25-30%. And you know, a lot of people, they would come in and bought Terra Luna because they see this as a slight pullback and thought it was a pullback. And you know, I myself thought it was a pullback too. Um, and they bought a lot of Terra Luna here. How can you tell that they bought a lot of Terra Luna? Let me show you the volume chart. So this is the volume chart right here with this ball right here. I mean, the volume is so drastic in these in the last few days that you can hardly see the volume in the previous times. I mean, it's virtually very hard to see. So there was a lot of buying and selling in the past few days. Now, I want to talk to you about a stop loss. Now, when we invest or trade in something, and even though we invest for long term, it is important to have a stop loss, whether mentally or mechanically, meaning put it into a system. Now, professionals, they always have a stop loss, especially portfolio managers, institutional traders, because that they understand and they have rules that they follow in the institution or the company they work for, that they cannot lose a certain amount of money in a certain trade. Okay, so that is what the stop loss there is for. Now, sometimes if you're not familiar with a stop loss or you're a beginner, it is hard to take a loss. Let's say you bought Terra Luna at around $100 and it goes down to $80. You're down 20%. And and Terra Luna was a superstar. The project is good, the team is good, they got good futures, you know, because let's take a look at the past performance. Look, Terra Luna, I mean, it went from like $1 to $120 at the high. So that's 120 times your money. There was a lot of things going on. There were a lot of project going on. Basically, there was a lot of good stuff. Okay, but things can change very quickly. And so, if you bought $100,000 um, at around $100 per coin, and it goes down to $80 per coin, you now just in a loss of $20,000. And sometimes it's hard to take that loss, knowing that Terra Luna is a good project, and all kind of things were going for it. It was going up during the market going down. So a lot of people, they will actually hold on to it. So they don't use a stop loss, or they're willing to hold it for long term, meaning multiple years. Okay. And unfortunately, in this case, Terra Luna went from $80, at the which is this is known as the breakdown. Okay, the breakdown is to go down. Um, in technical analysis, whenever we have a major support and it broke, imagine like a bridge, and that bridge broke, and all the stuff on the bridge just fall down. That's basically a major support is. It's like a bridge. Okay, the price went from $80 down to 1 penny. Right now, it is less than a penny. It's 0.0085. When I wrote this right here, it was at 1 penny. 1 penny. So basically, the money that you put in here, or anyone has put in here, $100,000 worth, is basically nothing now. You basically have like $10 left. And even if you bought it at $80 at the support here, because a lot of people, they like to buy at the support, hoping for a bounce to go up like this. You know what I mean? Like this, hoping for a bounce to go up like that. Unfortunately, crypto trade 24/7, and if you don't have a stop loss, you know, or if you're on vacation and did look at your portfolio, that $100,000 is worth just a few dollars now, and that is very unfortunate. Now, I personally, when I saw that Terra Luna was down a lot, meaning from the high down to here, I put in $1,000 and I bought it. Where did I buy? Where did I buy? I buy at the confluence right here, which is the support, the sideways support and the diagonal support at the confluence right here. So in looking at where I bought it around $16 or $15 and some change. We can say around $16. Right now, that $1,000 is basically nothing now. It is almost a complete loss, or I would consider it a complete loss. I did not use a stop loss on this $1,000 because I figured I was gonna hold it for the comeback and hopefully Terra Luna come back. And I didn't know, because no one can predict how low it would go. Unfortunately, it goes into 1 penny now, and so my $1,000 is gone. I'll just wave it goodbye. Unfortunately, there were a lot of people who put in a lot more money. Okay, a lot more money than $1,000. If you search quickly on YouTube, you can see that a lot of influence on YouTube, they were buying into it, and their followers, they were buying into Terra Luna, and they put a lot of money in. So basically, what I'm saying here is, whenever you invest money or trade coin or stock, it is important to have a stop loss in place, because it is better to lose some of your money than lose all of your money. Because without a stop loss, you can see in this case, basically any money invested in here is basically gone. Okay. Now, um, there are people who don't use a stop loss, or they encourage you not to use a stop loss. I once, about 5, 6 years ago, I once followed a stock guru who invested in different stocks, sometimes risky stocks. And this guy was once a fund manager. Okay, he was once a fund manager for a very reputable company. He was on Wall Street, CNN, all kind of news like that, and he would not use a stop loss. And I followed him, and my portfolio took a beating when some bad news about the market comes out, and it tanked pretty bad. I learned my lesson from there. So anytime I invest with the with not using stop loss, I invest a small amount, and I would not buy into the entire position one time. Let's say I want to buy $5,000 worth into a position. I would buy $1,000 first, and I would check to see how the price of the crypto stock reacts, how it does before I buy in. This is what known as scale in. Okay, because if you just take all your money and you dump it in, you never know if you are bought it at the bottom, at the high, or where in between. Because if you even if you bought it at $40 right now, it's less than a penny. It's still all the money is gone. Okay, so it is extremely important to know what you're getting yourself into. Make sure you do your own due diligence, you do your own research, and verify everything to make sure it is what you thought it is. Because sometimes when you think of something, you could be wrong. And then always, have someone else recheck and confirm what you know and what you thought to make sure it is correct. Now, I have some friends that when we invest in crypto, wherever they check or whatever I check, I like to reconfirm with them so that I don't make a mistake and see something or misunderstood something. Because money is money, whether it is $1,000 or $100,000, uh, is valuable, and we work hard for that money, and we don't want to just basically have it disappear like this. Luckily, I didn't buy all the $5,000 I was gonna dump in Terra Luna, knowing this I would basically save my money, but I can kiss that $1,000 goodbye now. It's in the pennies. So that is it for this video here. If you like this video and you learned something important, consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the notification bell. In this channel here, I specialize, or I look for trend pattern in the market, and see what's going on in the big picture and in the long term, medium term, and short term. Because when it comes to my money, I like to basically know which direction the overall trend of the market and the short term trend of the coin or the stock that I'm getting ready to invest in, to see what it does, so I can make a very informed decision. And if you like those kind of things, come back for my next video. Until next time, have a good day.